Start recording. There we go.
I tried to hold my breath as long as you were holding your breath.
That's funny.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Basement Boys episode 4, The Reckoning of Cathuul. That was pretty good, right?
Is that the official title of episode 4? The Reckoning of Cathuul?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you spell Cathuul? Just so that I know. For post-production.
Cathuul.
Cathuul? Got you. Alright, cool.
That's it.
You heard it here first, folks. The Reckoning of Cathuul. Cathuul.
I think that's because I got home kind of late. Not late, but I got home at like 11. Threw on Indiana Jones, the first one, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Dude, what a good movie.
I mean, just what a great, hero in just the whole
Oh yeah,
series.
dude, it's just also so funny how much they
Indy.
hated the Nazis. Like everybody was just the Nazis.
He was fighting the Nazis a lot. They were obsessed with, all that,
The Ark of the
supernatural
Covenant,
shit.
dude.
Yeah, all the supernatural shit. But
Yeah.
then also, wasn't it like he fought the Nazis because he was like an agent, wasn't he, for like the OSS or something? Wasn't
think
that also it? Like he served in the war.
I don't know. They probably
They
talk
talk
about that.
about it, yeah.
They probably talk about it in like the second one or the third one, but they don't talk about
And
that.
they talk about it in the Crystal Skull one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Remember when he gets betrayed by that the fat British guy in the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah, they talk about it beforehand, and then when he betrays him, he's like, "Oh, you're my boy! Like we've done so much shit together." Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, yeah. That's so.
But that was versus
I just
the
thought it
Russians,
was funny.
the
They have that.
Wubbayus.
They have like that super Nazi guy.
Wait, what? Super Nazi guy? I
Yeah,
don't
like
remember that.
the main bad guy Nazi, like super Nazi, and it's like the
Um.
dude that burns his hand with the
Oh,
thing,
okay.
the
Got you. I
medallion
thought you
thing.
meant like he was like they gave him like super soldier
No, he
serum
was
and he
making me
was like
laugh
super
though because
Nazi.
I was like, yeah, this guy. I just like. I feel like that's kind of faux pas now. Like, I don't. Do you think like people get like canceled
For what?
for like playing Nazis back in the day, or you think that's like all right?
I mean, so you get canceled for portraying a Nazi as an actor?
Yeah.
How would you get
I don't know,
canceled
man.
for
That
that?
guy was surprisingly good at being a Nazi.
But how would you get canceled for that?
I don't know.
I was just saying, I
I
don't
didn't
know.
like it though. I didn't like it. He was too good at what he was doing. But yeah, that movie was
Good.
really good. I don't think I finished it. I think I got up to the part like at the very end, like right before like they go to like he gets the ark taken away. Like he discovers it and then they take it away from him. And he finds that girl, the hot one, with like
Okay.
the main like love interest or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. It was a good movie. Haven't seen it in a while. I always see the second one and the third one. I feel like I never watched the first one.
Got you. Fair enough.
Yeah. I'd kiss Indiana Jones.
Which one is the
fast.
one with the iconic swapping of like the thing, the idol with the bag weight?
That's the first one.
That is the
It's
first
the
one.
first scene.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. He's like, oh, dude, perfect.
I feel like that one's on all
He's
the
like,
time. Yeah, you spill water everywhere. Hey, there you go. That'll do it. Still gets fucking killed.
dude, yeah.
Not killed, but
That was fire, though. Yeah, man, that's what I did yesterday. I went to sleep. I, walked over here. Got a little swole. Yeah, check that out for the viewers.
that's true. Yeah, Joe's still on his diet. He's doing
Yes.
well. Hence
So I'm drinking waters.
hence he's not drinking any beers. I'm the only one drinking
Yeah,
beers
I'm
yet
really
again.
fucking this Basement Boys up, the beer aspect of the show. But
Yeah, I mean, there's only beer in both the list next to my head. Where is it? Right here. Bam! Right there. And then, bam! In the logo.
that was good.
But whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, listen,
It's
I'll
fine.
be
So we,
back at it. It was bad timing that I started
don't
this
know.
in the beginning of the show, but I'll be drinking again.
Yeah, we did 1 week, and then he was like, "Yeah, I gotta go on a diet. I can't drink for a
I
few
got pretty
weeks."
drunk that first time.
Yeah, because we drank a little before.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta like. That's definitely the key. Is you get like a couple of beers in you,
Get a little loose.
get a little
A little
loose,
loosey goose.
and then we go in for the fucking podcast.
Yeah. No, it'll be back. Like I said, I only got like 10 days left, so
And
probably only one more of these, not drinking, and then I'll be back at it.
Gaio, and then now this is 4. So once these 2 are edited, then we should start releasing them weekly.
Yeah.
So then we'll have a month ahead. We'll have a month of releases.
Yeah.
Plus, we'll be recording and editing that whole time, so we'll have plenty of time to keep,
Yeah.
No,
it was
pumping
good
shit
that
out.
we banged out a bunch in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because now we got some time to breathe.
Yeah. I mean, you guys won't know this because you'll be getting them week by week at a different period in time, but like we've been recording.
And you'll get up to
these
this 4th one and be like, oh
beforehand.
my God, this isn't happening in real time. And it's like going basically through a time portal.
Yeah, and all this news will be old news by the time you see it. It's gonna be fucking great.
Yeah. So don't worry about it, guys. We'll be up to date. Don't worry about it. Eventually. Because I'm sure me and him, probably me, will fuck up for like a week or two, and then like it'll get closer and closer, like time wise.
Nah, no fuck ups.
Dude, I'm just saying.
No,
Things
don't be a
do happen.
bitch. Have to meet.
I'm just saying. I said both of us.
Yeah, both of us.
And then I threw
You.
myself me.
Yeah,
in there.
you.
I said me.
Unless I'm physically not here, I will be available.
Yeah, that's what I mean, dude. You might like start going on tour or something.
Yeah, well, I mean, for the stream, obviously, we'll go on tour. When I have to go visit all my fans in Europe.
Yeah, I heard you're doing like Tim the Tatman does, and you're doing like football stadium.
We're like renting out a stadium
Yeah,
in England, though. It's actually called a pitch there. Okay,
True.
football pitch.
True. Droid, make it happen when you see this.
Yeah, Droid. Yeah, Droid. When you see this, make it happen. Buy me a plane ticket.
Dude, we shouted you out on this thing twice now.
Yeah, I feel like they get shouted out pretty much every time at some point or another.
No, I don't think we did last time.
I definitely mentioned Franklin last time.
Did you?
Yeah.
Whatever. But yeah, man. So what's up? Oh, I wanted to talk about my little Resident Evil adventure.
Yeah, I was about to say I was gonna put you through that.
Thanks, buddy. But yeah, I was playing today, and I actually did a lot today, and I didn't realize like it's so much crazy shit back to back in that game. I had the first thing I did was I guess I got up to the part in the last save right before you got to fight the village leader, where he turns into like the fucking centipede guy,
Gotcha.
and you fight him in like the fiery barn.
Yeah.
Dude, that was fucking impossible. That took me 10 million tries.
Okay.
But dude, and then also what was fucking pissing me off because they gotta fix it in the game. I mean, they won't see this anywhere near in time or
They'll
ever see
it.
this.
They've already seen
But
it.
my one critique was the part where you gotta
They're
like
watching.
storm the castle and they have like the
and
and
you're
shit.
on the bridge.
Yeah. I don't know what happened this load, but like how like
The timing.
the timing of the catapults like literally caught me in a trap with fucking what's her face
Ashley.
Ashley,
Yeah.
where like in this game you pick her up. I think it was like that. In the
Yeah, I
last
think you
one,
could pick her up. You
but
threw
they
her over your
made-
shoulder or whatever.
But they made the action in this game so fucking slow. It's like
Oh.
frustrating. Where it kept happening where they'd hit her once with a catapult, she'd go down. I would either try, or like she would either they would shoot another one right after and kill her, and then I'd have to restart. Like I didn't even have a chance to pick
There's
her
just
up.
no. Yeah.
Or what kept happening to me at the end where I finally beat it, but it was fucking so annoying because I literally slowly had to get her out of the way, was I would have just enough time to pick her up, but then it would hit her and she'd fall, and I slowly had
Just
to get her to a
shift
safe
her.
point. Bro, I'm not kidding. It was literally 20 minutes of me going, because I'd pick her up. I'd have to run away so I didn't get hit.
Yeah.
And then pick it. Dude, I was like, they got to figure this out because this part was almost impossible. Dude, it kept happening like that at this one specific part. I
That's
was like,
funny.
yo, what the fuck? Dude, it was so
I wonder if
frustrating.
I wonder if you just got caught in like an unlucky loop,
Oh, yeah, it was poop.
like or if there is like a problem
Yo,
with the
what's up, man?
hardcore
What up, man?
difficulty.
How are you, big man?
At least one more. Don't rush me, Joe. Are you in a rush?
No,
Like you seem like you're in a rush.
I'm not in a rush, but I just know these guys are going to get back soon and they're going to want to fucking hang out.
Yeah, but if you gotta go do stuff, you go do your shit and then come back, hang out. Like, I don't even know. We're not gonna hang out here. Who knows? Who knows what the plan is?
Dude, I'm not in a rush. I was just
Dude,
saying.
I'll fucking jerk you off. Exactly. Get the butter. All right. So, what do we want to do first? Doesn't matter.
Well, let me finish my thing about Resident Evil, just in case we got a clip. We could just paste it together.
That's not. We never finished that.
No.
Oh, sweet babies. All right, let's finish that then.
So hold on. We'll pause here.
No, we have to pause. Oh, I was gonna say don't pause.
No,
I
I'm
liked
just
all the
kidding.
sweet babies and stuff. I thought that might be.
But
You're choking that Buddha. Right,
no. But back to what I was saying before. It's quick.
good
Just
for
what
you
I
for
wanted to say
remembering.
about the Resident Evil thing. Like that part was really annoying. But I also forgot about the part where in the very beginning when you're in the castle and you have to fight the fucking claw guy in the dungeon where his like eyes are shut and it's like sound. He only gets attracted by sound.
Oh, that sounds super familiar.
Bro, forgot how scary that was, and with the new graphics and stuff, it
Shit your
was
pants.
so fucking scary. Yeah, it's the guy where like he's got like the cage on his head,
Yeah, yeah,
and he's got the weak points on his back,
yeah.
and he's like,
Yeah.
yeah. So I did that. That's where I
Jesus.
stopped at. I was like, that's too much anxiety for one day. I'm good.
Fair enough.
But that was all I wanted to say.
That was the last bit.
Yeah.
We'll have to cut that in with the rest of it.
I mean,
That
just
last,
like we
that
could cut
last,
this
that
part
last
out.
minute and a half.
What?
That last minute and a half. Let's throw that in with the rest of it.
No, we'll just cut this part if it doesn't.
No,
If
I think
Matt's
we
part.
leave this part. This is what's making it. You know what I mean?
True. It's all about production value.
This stream brought to you by Arizona. Oh, you can't really see it. Arizona hard sparkling beverage. Didn't know that Arizona made a hard sparkling beverage. This is the peach iced
Is
tea.
it good?
It tastes exactly like Arizona peach iced tea.
That's awesome.
Like it doesn't even I wouldn't even if you poured this in a glass, I wouldn't know there was alcohol in this.
Can you get it at like just like the normal supermarket, or it's from?
I got this from the gas station.
Damn. Was it malt liquor then? I guess.
Probably malt liquor, malt beverage with natural flavors.
Yeah.
It was really sweet though, because like the peach iced tea is pretty sweet. It's
Yeah.
not my favorite thing, so I'm not gonna finish it. So I'm just drinking my Heinekens. This stream brought to you actually by Heineken. That'd be nice. Heineken sponsor us or somebody, some beer company, any beer company that wants to see their beer on the podcast.
Natty
Like, please
Lights.
feel free to send us some free beer.
Natty Lights.
That would be amazing. Natty Lights.
Or Natty Dad.
I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Anybody except for Guinness, and I love you, Guinness. I respect your beer, but I will not be drinking that on a regular basis.
Just a loaf of bread in a can.
It is a loaf of bread in a can. I don't think I can even drink enough on the podcast. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, all right.
I'll be drinking again soon.
Yeah, whatever. Joe's a fucking pansy.
All right, dude, take us away with something good.
All right, so let's get into the science segment for this.
Oh, you got another
About
one.
that. Oh, baby, I got articles saved, brother. I've got articles saved. We got David's versus. We got articles for science, bro. This is so science. And you tell me how this literally isn't some kind of basically just some magic shit, okay? Creature of island mythology is real and a new species.
Wait, repeat that last part.
Creature of island
I had to fart, I
mythology. I'm going to
couldn't
repeat the
hear.
whole thing. Creature of island mythology is real and a new species.
Are you saying Cthulhu?
No, creature of island mythology.
Okay, is real?
No, not like a specific one, like just a creature of island mythology is real and a new species.
So like someone discovered a mythological creature and now it's a new species?
Essentially.
People still discover stuff?
Oh yeah, all the time.
That's wild.
But these people literally are saying that like they discovered what they believe to be this mythical creature from like the folklore of this like island place.
Well, did they summon it or did they
Did they
actually
summon
discover
it?
it?
No, they like actually discovered like an actual animal
Like
that
they
like no one
sacrificed-
had seen
So they
before.
didn't sacrifice a
They
virgin
didn't
in order to
sacrifice
get
any
this-
virgins, as
to
far
bring
as
us
I'm
to our
aware.
plane?
It was in France, so Maybe some
Those
croissants
French
got
rose up to something. I'm
some
telling you.
maybe some croissants got sacrificed.
I'm really pissed off at the French after watching Indiana Jones last night. That French guy, that's like the French Indiana Jones, scumbags him every time.
I don't remember that.
Yeah,
That's funny though. Okay.
guy.
Yeah, okay. So stories of the the Gajatu Volpe,
Okay.
which
Already
means cat
starts like
fox.
already sounds like there's something.
Wait, what's that first one? How would you say that first? In the one that's print, like in the quotes. G.
Shepherd myth. Where?
Right there. Stories of the.
Oh,
Stories of the.
Gajutu. Gajat.
Like how?
Gajat Volpe.
Yo, how crazy is that?
Gajat.
Gajatu, like I don't. Literally translated, the creature's name means cat fox.
This sounds like Naruto did fucking his fucking.
So that's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh, cat fox and all this shit. I'm like, yo, this thing's gonna look sick. Like this is gonna be like some nine-tailed fox crazy shit or whatever.
Favorite Pokemon.
Talk about all this shit, and they're like, oh, it's like they're like, no, this is like an actual new species of like this thing, and like it's this is what we believe people are talking about in this myth or whatever. And then I finally get to the part where there's a picture of it in this article. Look at this. Look at that. That's what it looks like.
So they discovered a cat.
Yeah. I was like, that's a
They
fucking
discovered a
house cat.
guys.
I was like, this is like, I got like 8 of these on my block. Can you even see that? You can't.
You can. It'll
Wait.
fix.
There you go.
Yeah.
Look at that.
The cat.
Look at that. That's a cat. I got like 8 of those in my neighborhood, if not more. 8 of those on my block in my neighborhood. Like, what is that shit?
Damn.
And
That's a real downer.
I was like, yo, what the fuck is that shit? But I was still like, yo, even though it still looks like a normal cat, I was like, yo, how is that not magic? They're fucking discovering mythological creatures now. Also, what fucking decade are we in that we're discovering mythological creatures?
That's what I mean. Why are we still calling them mythological creatures?
What? Because it was mythological.
Well, that just
up to
proved
this
that
point.
dragons are real.
That did prove that dragons are real, didn't it?
That proved that dragons.
What is that? What is that? The transitive property.
Yeah.
Math.
Listen, if that was, dude, there's no way you
Science.
can convince me that that doesn't prove that dragons were at some point real.
Science.
That proved it to me. Dude, that was my favorite Pokemon, though.
You know what?
Ninetales.
Honestly, that's what we should cover next podcast.
Favorite Pokemon?
Dragons.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's what we'll go into. We'll get some dragon experts. My mom's a biologist. We'll have her come on.
Okay.
And we'll talk about dragons, and we'll see, like,
All right, guys, tune in next week.
you know what I mean? We'll see,
experts.
like, yeah, next podcast, dragons. We'll talk about dragons. Could they be real?
Yeah.
Maybe they were real.
Yeah.
Or are they still real? Are
We're
they
gonna give
among
you
us?
cold, hard facts. as
Maybe
to why
dragons
are
can just turn into people.
real. Are they Komodo dragons that just lost their will
What
to
about
breathe
Komodo?
fire?
Yeah, are Komodo dragons just dragons that can't breathe fire? Fact.
I think Komodo dragons are just depressed dragons, and that's why they can't produce fire anymore.
Maybe they're just we'll have it. You know what? We'll get a psychotherapist as well as a biologist on.
Dude, we're gonna have a lot of guests on next.
We're gonna have a lot of guests for that next episode. But moving on from that,
You crossed right
From
over
the
my
science.
Pokemon thing.
what's up? Yeah, because we'll come back to that. What were you saying about Pokemon?
Coming back to what?
What did you say about Pokemon? I'll write it down for future podcast stuff.
Oh, favorite Pokemon.
Favorite
Mine was
Pokemon
Mine's Ninetales.
to have sex with, or just normal?
Could be.
Okay. Favorite Pokemon.
Well, that or Lugia, I guess. Actually, not counting
Maybe
legendaries. That I
to
guess.
have sex with. Okay, I got you. Because you're a demented pervert. So just want to. All right. So next for the podcast.
Can I just put a little aside real quick about this ASMR thing? real
We're
quick?
doing a sidebar.
Sidebar, just
Sidebar.
So,
So from now on, if you want to do a sidebar that's unrelated and we're not in the middle of something, she's like sidebar. Just say sidebar, and then we'll just stop like
sidebar. So I got into like ASMR videos just like before I go to sleep and stuff like that because like they're
Okay.
nice and like relaxing and stuff like that.
and stuff like that.
And like I don't know what the transition is with these ASMR videos because they could be like really good and like interesting. Some of them like
Okay.
this one guy would like that I like followed had a nice voice, but he would buy old astronomy books
Okay.
and then like read the astronomy books.
Okay.
Like that's where it started. And then YouTube just somehow has to twist it into now like I get all these ASMR videos of like these good looking ladies pretending to be like elves and nymphs and stuff and then doing like ASMR videos like this.
Yeah.
And like
Just happens to start showing up, huh?
no, I swear well, I mean I click
Oh.
on the videos,
I mean,
obviously.
well, when you click on one, they give you more.
But
So
dude, that's like it started some like guy just reading about like science and stuff to now like every video is like a girl dressing up as an elf and being like making you a love potion or something like that. And then I was thinking
sheesh.
like I was like, dude, ASMR videos are just for like fat lonely guys that like fat lonely
Why it has to
pretty
be fat?
guys.
Can you just be lonely,
I'm
guys?
fat, so I'm
So I'm just
I'm projecting. I'm projecting, and I
You're on
was
a
like,
diet. You're doing good.
but like, dude, I was like, dude, why do these like, why does everything like I enjoy like have to somehow get weird and sexual?
That's just. I feel like doesn't that happen to everybody though?
It's like annoying
I feel like that's
Like
everybody.
now, like I get all these suggestions, and I'm like, it's like elf mistress tells you how much she loves you.
Well,
It's
no,
like
it's
no.
funny. So it's funny you say that because I haven't actually clicked or opened any of them. I swear to God, and I'm not even sure exactly what video started this. But all of the sudden, I have basically discovered that you can essentially just post fucking porn on YouTube now. But like not like porn actually, where there's like sex and
Like
stuff,
Skinamax
but like
softcore porn.
the closest thing to porn you could get without it actually being naked people in porn. Like it's literally just like these videos of like these women doing like yoga in like fucking like short shorts
I
and
get
like
those on my shorts reel.
pajama like
Yeah,
no shirt, a shirt with like, no bra or
yeah, I
like
don't
something.
hate those.
But I'm just
Yeah,
like,
no, it is wild,
but
but I
I'm
don't
like,
hate
yo,
those.
what is going on with YouTube now that you can just have this shit like and just it's fine like.
Yeah, I think it's just also because like YouTube's so big, so like they have a hard time like I feel like they censor like other stuff, like their priorities on
It's
censoring
like
like other
really
stuff.
bad stuff. No, obviously,
Because like
yeah.
people still post like literally like people getting murdered on
I would
YouTube.
imagine, yeah, imagine that still
Dude, I was watching
happens.
like a Vice video on like people at
Oh,
like
the people
YouTube and
who
stuff
do
that like
the
do that,
yeah,
and they're like
it's a
like
horrible job.
dude, like the turnaround time on those people is like a year, and they usually like they have to like go to therapy like PTSD fucking things because they just like watch people get like killed in the worst like
And all kinds of horrible shit for
yeah,
like
like
8
kid
hours a
shit.
day.
Like I
Yeah,
was like,
all
dude,
kinds of
fuck
terrible.
that,
Yeah,
man. Like what, $15 an hour? Like how much you get paid for that?
I don't know. I would
Not
imagine they
enough.
probably pay them actually pretty well, but it just doesn't matter because yeah,
Yeah, that was a crazy fucking one.
yeah,
Well, whatever. Anyway, that
that
went
is
from
crazy though.
ASMR elf girls to something dark and sad. But all I was trying to say is I haven't jerked off to any of them yet, so it doesn't count as weird.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't even know how it happened, but like literally, like I didn't click on any, but like now it's just all like chicks doing yoga in like crazy fucking like
I haven't
skimpy
clicked on any.
things. I literally didn't. And
Yeah.
then it's like also I
Yeah,
get
yeah,
like
me neither. I haven't clicked on any of these elf ASMR videos either. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, me
Yeah,
neither.
yeah.
No, like actually though, and then literally I'll get like it'll be like I don't know if it's like a legit model or like she's just a YouTube model or whatever. But it'll be like, oh, model trying on like, swimsuits or whatever, or like lingerie. And that's literally just this bitch trying on a bunch of different fucking bikinis or lingerie or something. And I'm like, how is this
Dude, why are you
like
hating the hustle, bro?
I'm not. No, I'm just like, how is this like how do they let that slip? Like on, I mean, I guess like you said, like they're probably just doing the big stuff, and like that's not really a big thing. That's just like whatever. Like who really cares about that? It's just more because it's YouTube that
No,
I'm
I
like,
feel you.
what the hell?
Should be.
Like,
Let's just all go back to Fred, the
yeah.
Fred days of YouTube, and David
Remember like
Blaine's. Was he?
Fred and
What was that?
Shane Dawson and Jenna
What about the Street
Marbles?
Magic guy, where he's making fun of what's
Free Magic
what
guy,
was the famous guy that does all the crazy stunts?
David Blaine.
David Blaine.
Yeah,
It was like David something, like the spoof like last name, and there
I
was a
don't.
guy doing like street magic, and it was just like it was like a parody of him.
I don't remember
And it was
that
one
at
of like the
all.
first YouTubes, and every like YouTube video, he'd be like doing something with someone, and then he'd look back at the camera and be like,
I remember them doing a parody.
"Cheese Its, Cheese Its." You never saw that video?
I definitely remember them doing a like. Oh no, you're not talking about David Blaine on the street. You're talking about Chris Angel. They were probably making
No, it
fun of
was
Chris
making fun
Angel.
of David Blaine.
You sure it wasn't making fun of Chris Angel?
Yeah.
Chris Angel was the dude who had the show where they would go on the
Oh, maybe
street.
it was Chris Angel. Angel.
I don't know if David Blaine had a show where they went on the street. That's why I don't know.
It was something on the street, like street magic, and it
Because
was just
Chris
like,
Angel does that, and they would make fun of him, and he would do like stupid shit. He would like pull. I
yeah.
think I remember this.
Yeah, one of them was like he was drinking like a Fanta or whatever, like an orange like Fanta, and he's like, "Why don't you do it now?" And he's like, "What? It can't. Would you just dump it out? What? This isn't magic." The guy's like freaking out, and he opens, goes, "Cheez Its, Cheez Its, Cheez Its."
I
He
think
made Cheez Its. It was just
I
stupid.
think I've seen
Those are
that.
the old days of YouTube.
I think I've seen that.
That's what we need, not these girls fucking
That
dropping
wasn't
it for
like Shane. That
dollars.
wasn't like Shane Dawson that did that.
Maybe he was on there.
No, that wasn't like Shane Dawson. That wasn't like a Shane Dawson video series.
It could have been.
I don't know.
I don't know. I have to. We'll look it up. We'll come back and we'll tell them what it is.
Oh God, are we though?
All right, look it up. Google it.
We've already done that once this
I know.
podcast.
I'm just joking.
Google it this time because that one's not coming back. Mad funny. All right, ready? You want me to?
What are you looking at?
I was looking at my my notebook. My notebook of talking points because someone's got to do some work around here. It's not Joe's notebook. Oh shit, he can hear
You
me.
keep it. I keep the.
He can hear me. Oh
the
my god.
pizzazz.
Oh my god, he can hear me. What's up?
ASMR.
ASMR. So for history this week,
Okay.
I have actual history, but something crazy, which I thought was interesting.
Hit me.
Alexander the Great was actually buried alive.
Damn, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he had this. I'm going to look up the exact name of it right now. He had this crazy syndrome.
What, his like wife get mad at him or something?
No. She just cut his dick
harem
off
of ladies were like
buried him
fighting and they
alive.
buried him.
No. So he had like this syndrome. What was it called? God damn it. I just want to know the name of the syndrome. Alright, well, there's like a name now for like the disease they think he had, but essentially he wasn't completely paralyzed to the point where he couldn't move anything. So they assumed he was dead, and I guess like his breathing and everything got like very shallow, and like his heartbeat and everything. So they just literally buried him alive, but like he was totally conscious the whole time.
Oh yeah, that was like that crazy thing where that disease was going around, and they would put like bells on like shit. Like there was like a time, not way after.
I don't think that was a disease. I think they used to do that thinking that like maybe they bury people alive. Was that because of a disease?
I could have sworn it
bell
was like
thing?
there was a time where like there was something going around where like it would make people like think they were dead, but then they were actually alive. So they started putting like bells where you could pull it
What the fuck?
in like
Really?
England times because they kept like burying people
Yo,
alive.
look
on
it up.
accident.
Wait, look that shit up.
Sorry guys, I got distracted.
It says that fucking Alexander the Great was pronounced dead nearly a week early.
What?
It says he was pronounced dead nearly a week early.
A week early? Dude, who was the fucking drunk doctor? That was definitely like one of those things like just drink some alcohol because you got demons in your blood.
Well, it said he was so paralyzed that it didn't seem like he was breathing, like you couldn't tell.
Yeah, but that was like the fucking drunk shaman that came in. It was like, yeah, he's got ghosts in his blood. We gotta burn him.
He's got ghosts in his blood. We gotta get the leeches. Like, all right, you've mentioned the disease a bunch, but God forbid we talk about
Alexander the Great. Speaking of Alexander the Great, he's the guy that I think he had like his like right. I don't know. I downloaded I got like a book when I was like hunting.
Oh,
and I
here
was
we go.
bored in the tree.
Guillain-Barré syndrome, GBS, the brain disorder.
Oh, not Alexander the Great, but Marcus Aurelius. I downloaded his meditations book.
Marcus Aurelius's meditations book.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
It's just like his
interesting.
points about like how to be a better man and shit like that. It's
Interesting.
something crazy like that.
What's up, babe?
Yo!
Megan.
Sidebar, sidebar.
Sidebar. Megan, on your way back, grab me a beer. I
I
love
was
you.
gonna talk
Thank you.
about that. I was gonna say, Megan, you want to talk about like the
Oh,
public school system?
oh God.
We could get like a segment if you want.
Could add a segment.
I gotta
Public
pee.
education in America. How is it? I actually have to pee also. Sidebar. We're peeing.
On mute, bro.
That's awkward.
That's the one thing I don't like about these is like there's no like indicator if
Yeah,
it's muted or not.
that's
Like
awkward.
if they put like a little like I don't know, even like red like on the side or like made the little thing like red if whatever. That's my only bitch with these
Yeah. Oh well. Um. So basically, it's anime related. But what I wanted to talk about was the new. Obviously, hasn't come out yet. But the thoughts on the new Avatar show, Avatar: The Last Airbender show, coming out with, and the show itself isn't animated, but obviously the original Avatar was.
headphones.
So
Okay, because that was gonna be my question. I know nothing about this show,
yeah,
like seeing it or
so
whatever.
it's
So I didn't.
not
So I
animated.
was
It's
gonna
a
ask
live action show.
already out. I hate when they do that shit
Exactly. That's what I thought. I was the
because
same
it's
way.
just like you can't. Like I know CGI and stuff is good, but unless you have like a big budget, like the CGI doesn't look
There's
good.
no way. Yeah,
That's what I mean.
exactly.
Like unless it's like a Marvel movie where like you got like an infinite budget, like it's
Oh
not
yeah,
gonna look.
like hundred, like
It's
$100
not gonna
million
look as good as like
episode.
them
Yeah.
drawing like the shit that
Oh
happens.
yeah, exactly. And that fucking the whole show, because it's all bending and stuff, is literally just air, fire, water, rocks, shit
Yeah.
just flying all over the
Like I mean, I'll give it a shot to see. You know
No,
what I
for
mean?
sure.
Because Netflix does have money and like they could put dump money in, but I think it's
An
gonna be like that
Avatar.
cheesy like TV show.
No, it's gonna be it's gonna be like that movie.
Oh yeah, they
Terribly.
made a movie.
They made a movie, remember?
I never saw the movie.
Not ever either. Because
Yeah.
I didn't reason I didn't see the movie was because they like I don't know why they felt like they needed to change shit and like the firebenders could no longer like produce the fire. They had to like take it from somewhere.
So they had to like.
Essentially, yeah.
They
So
just
like
had axe cans, and I was
so like in the movie they like launch flaming like rocks or whatever with catapults like into the villages and
yeah.
then like they would go in after and then they would like take
I mean,
the
that was kind of
fire.
creative though.
No, it was cool. They
I'll give
thought
them
about
that.
how they thought about how to explain it for sure.
I'll give them that.
But I was like, what the fuck do you mean they can't just summon fire? That's bullshit.
you know, it's stupid.
Like,
No, I don't know. Like it's stuff like that. Like the only good live action, honestly, like anime adaptation I've seen, which sucks that it got canceled, was I thought the Cowboy Bebop show on Netflix was pretty good. I don't know if you
that
watched
was like so like I didn't see it and I didn't see the original, but like everybody I saw like a few things that were like it was good, but then a lot of shit that was like just like
I think it was like because again, it was one of those things where like they kind of like they followed the same path,
yeah,
but they didn't like stay true to the story.
got you.
Where like if they stayed true to the story more instead of
would've
like
been way
making
better.
like it different, it'd be better.
Got you.
Because like I feel like that's the problem with those things. Is like especially because that's like a cult classic. That show,
Right.
like I wouldn't say that's like like I love it. It's probably one of my.
It's not a big show, to be fair.
But yeah, like not. I don't think people really think of that when they think of anime, especially now.
No, true, fair enough.
But yeah, you can't have like a cult following and then just like totally go off the rails with it. Like if you want to get people in the show, follow the fucking storyline.
do
It's
it.
a one season show anyway.
Yeah.
Actual thing.
Right.
Then if it was good, like if people liked it, then you can.
Then you can
start doing
adapt it exactly, 100%.
Like I don't understand why they have to like put their spin on it.
Yeah.
It's like you're already not like you already didn't do any work to figure anything out because you're literally using all the
Yeah,
characters.
you're literally just taking it anyway.
Yeah,
Right. So
you're already
why?
taking it, so just do it.
I guess maybe they do that to feel like they did something. Like instead
I
of just adapting it, they feel like people would be like, "Oh, all you did was copy it," but like no one cares about that.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I want you to, bro.
and then like case in point, sidebar, like sidebar.
Sidebar.
The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Fucking carbon copy of
And it
the
was
video
fantastic.
game, basically, except for all of the excess combat, because obviously the video game had to be fun, so there was a
Yeah.
lot of like combat, building shit,
Yeah.
whatever, blah blah blah. They took all that out and they put all the good story bits in. Fucking show was fantastic.
Yeah, it
And
was
then they
really
added a couple of things, like
Yeah.
some stuff that you didn't. I don't remember. Like I think you could find the story of like Bill and Ted, right?
Yeah, you don't see it.
Like
Like,
you
there's
don't
no
see it, but you
cutscene
found like
about
a
it. Yeah, it's in
written
a
thing,
letter.
right? That's what I thought. Right,
When
exactly.
you go like around their house, you could pick up like letters.
And you find
stuff.
shit. That's what I thought. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how I remember it.
Yeah.
And then like the episode with like her friend,
Yeah, they expand upon
and they
that.
talk about that. Like I remember that it was like that wasn't really in the game, but like they talked about it, but like it wasn't actually.
It is in the game.
Oh, you like do that?
No, it's in the game, but I think it's just like a flashback.
Like a
cutscene. Like, you don't
flashback
play
cutscene?
anything of
Okay.
it because
Couldn't
I
remember.
saw, and the only reason why I'm saying that is because I thought the same thing. Like it was like a thing
Oh,
he just
no.
talks about.
I think it was a DLC. Now that I remember,
I was gonna say, I was literally gonna say, I think it was a DLC kind of. That's what I was gonna get.
I think it may have been because I think I may have heard that. Now that just like into my head for some reason.
What a lame ass DLC though. If that's
Yes,
actually, like,
that's what I was thinking. Also, that's just like what you probably do like 5 things in the mall, and then like that's it.
yeah,
Like,
no combat.
there's no other exciting. Yeah, because all they did was run around the mall pretty much. The
Yeah.
whole.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to give away as little as possible.
Yeah, whatever. At this point, fucking. By the time this podcast episode comes out, it'll have been like months since the
Yeah,
show ended.
But still.
But fair.
But yeah, it was really good. But I totally
Spoilers.
agree with you because The Last of Us did it right, and it's a fantastic show.
Yeah, and that's all you got to do is if your shit is good, don't change it. Just
Yeah.
follow the good shit. Like,
I started
like
another thing, just shows real quick. I started the Obi-Wan Kenobi show
Mm.
finally. Good stuff.
pretty fire.
Yeah, I waited.
Pretty
I wait.
fire.
I was like, damn, I waited a little too long to watch this show.
You need to watch Andor also.
Yeah, you said that was good. I also didn't finish Boba Fett.
So Boba Fett was good, but it was just like I only cared about that. Like if that show wasn't about Boba Fett specifically, I feel like you wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like it's not that it's bad. It was just kind of like a story that like him with the Tusken Raiders in the beginning, fire.
Yeah.
The ending story bit where he's like doing shit in the town, way less exciting.
Yeah, where he's like the crime boss.
He's
or
like
whatever.
essentially like crime mayor of the town.
Well,
It's
because
like,
he
I
takes
don't
over
care.
Jabba's spot, right?
It's not Job. I think it's a hut spot. It's
Oh,
not
yeah,
Job.
it's
It's
not
just like
Job.
some other huts, I think, or something. But yeah. But he takes over the thing, and it's like
Of
that's
the
cool.
Lord.
But like, whatever. And the only reason it was cool is because it was people that I know, Boba
Yeah.
and the chick. I can't remember her name, but she's from the animated Clone Wars series also.
Oh, is she?
I think.
I never watched
One
that.
of the
That was one
animated
thing I always said I wanted to watch was the
Yeah.
animated Clone Wars.
Oh, that's so good. You gotta watch that.
And there's too many episodes now. That's another one.
Well,
where
it's
I could
over
really-
though. It ended. It's not like it still goes on.
Yeah.
So you can just watch it in one go. Like, or not one go, but like, you can watch it.
It's so
like-
bad with TV shows, bro.
But you watch anime.
I haven't even been doing that though.
Like, piece of shit. No, I'm kidding.
People been saying the past couple of days have been like, oh, I'm gonna sit down and binge My Hero, so I'm up to date.
Yeah.
Haven't done it once. Done it once,
Oh, God.
Sure.
Iroisms.
bro. Okay.
So today's Iroism, or not today, but this podcast Iroism is sometimes life is like a dark tunnel. You can't always see the light at the end of the tunnel, but if you just keep moving, you'll get to a better place.
I like that.
Yeah.
I
That was
like
this
that.
week's Iroism. Losing papers.
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah.
We could do that.
He's got
I
a
like
lot
those.
of good ones. I love Iroh from fucking Avatar.
Yeah,
Like,
just
he's got
wise,
a lot.
Just wise ass old guy.
And he was just like so like not just wise, but he's just like such a bro. Like he didn't care about anything.
Dude,
other
that's
than,
literally
like,
how I
everyone
want to
getting
be when I'm
along.
an old man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I just want to drink tea, vibe.
yeah,
just, like,
vibe. I mean, I
just
don't
tell
drink tea, but
stories.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
That's all I want to do.
He literally like the best episode in that show, in my opinion, is the episode where it's like 4 short stories, and one of them is Iroh, and it's when they're in Ba Sing Se, like the big Earth Kingdom
Yeah.
capital, and the whole story is like him going around and basically just helping like a bunch of people out, and he like goes and he like goes to a vendor. He's like, "Oh, I need to get like a picnic basket," and the guy's like, "Oh, what's it for?" And he's like, "Oh, it's for like a special occasion, nothing crazy or whatever." Gets the basket. There's like a flower that's like in the sun, but it's not supposed to be in the sun. It's supposed to be in the shade. He like pushes it into the shade. yeah, it prefers the shade or whatever. The guy's like, oh, thank you. It's like, and then he goes. This guy tries to mug him, and he takes the knife and knocks him down. And he's like, yo, what's troubling you? Like, what's going on, bro?
Yeah.
And he gives him the knife back. He's like, oh, also he's like, yeah, he was like, oh, dude, what's wrong? You're never gonna fucking mug somebody with a stance like that.
Yeah, no, he's a
he's
bro.
he's like, your stance is terrible. You'll never be able to.
What you want to do is you want to
Dude,
stand.
literally, and then he knocks him down, gives him the knife, and then he's like, "Yeah, what's wrong? Like, what's going on with your life?" And he literally stops with this guy, pours him tea, and talks to him, and
Yeah,
fucking
I remember that episode.
yeah.
I definitely watched Avatar through. I never
No, you
watched
never watched
Korra.
Korra. You was
I gotta
yeah,
watch that at some point in my life.
dude, it's awesome. And then the whole episode just ends with he got the basket and everything was for not a. It was just a picnic with himself, but I think it had to have been the memorial of when his son died, during the war. So he goes to this tree and puts a picture of his son and lights some incense. It was fucking sad as shit. And he sings this song. It was
Dude,
fucking.
there
It
was a
was
couple of points
so
in that
sad.
show that's sad as shit.
Oh yeah, fucking crazy. But it was especially because it was Iroh, and he's such a boy throughout the show. So it was to see him going
Yeah.
through that. It was Iroh, my boy, my boy Blue, my boy Iroh. But yeah,
I like that. Yeah, I'm down with the Irohisms. Those are cool.
yeah. But yeah, on that note, podcast episode 4 coming to a close.
Yeah, hopefully the
That's
part
it.
with Matt will stay in here. This will
Yeah.
be a nice thick boy podcast.
Yeah, it's been a thick boy podcast.
Yeah, 146.
Almost,
That's pretty good.
yeah, that's almost twice as long as normal podcasts. So that's pretty aggressive.
But all right, guys.
Yeah, we'll see how it edits down.
See you on the next one.
Yeah, see you on the next one. This is Chaka, aka Mark, aka Chief Leaf, aka
Firm handshake.
aka the Dingleberry, and this is the other guy.
Joe Pick.
All
have
right.
a good one, guys.
Yeah, have a
Blessings.
good one. Signing off. Stay sexy. Yeah. Wait.